Good day, everybody, and welcome to Soul Talk, where I am really privileged to have this series, Meet the Author, where we get to speak and learn a wee bit more about the wonderful co-authors in the book Voices of Hope, which has been launched on the 23rd of November at the grand and beautiful De Vere Beaumont Hotel in Windsor. And of course, it's at royal location even for the amazing co-authors who deserve to feel like a queen on their special day. So today we've got a very interesting and amazing, beautiful soul who is Mira Warszawski. Hello, Mira.
Good afternoon, Brenda. It's very nice to see you, beautiful woman.
And did I pronounce your name correctly?
Mira. Mira is fine.
Sorry. Mira, Myra, you know, it's like tomato, tomato, potato, potato, Mira. I think I normally do call you Mira. I don't know why I said Myra today. Anyway, and did we get Warszawski correct?
Yeah, Warszawski, brilliantly done. Excellent.
That's not so bad. 50% good. I'll take that today. So let's find out all about you, your voice, why you're in the book, what your vision is, and let's just start sharing that in this conversation. So the book is called Voices of Hope, and you know, part of my mission and my absolute passion is to help women find their voice, find that courage, and speak up and share their voice, because their story matters, and your story has got a job to do in this world, and it's to inspire other people to take action who may be going through something similar as you, or maybe some other challenging time. So before you wrote the chapter, how did you feel about voicing your story?
I felt that it is a very strong voice of hope. Some people say hope is an old-fashioned word, but I don't agree. Some people say hope is for stupid people, you know, the stupid people hang on to hope. I don't agree. I think the hope is the kind of the beautiful light on the end of the tunnel. You see the light, and whatever your situation is, you will pull through. But first of all, you have to see that light. Don't listen to the rubbish crap around you, behind you, all the negative people who saying, no, you can't. Trust your voice, see your vision, hang on to the hope, and push forward. Do whatever it takes to go through, to pull through. That's what hope is for me. Maybe my version of hope is very dramatic, but
I like that. I like drama.
But it was what it was. I have been through a drama, and I overcame the drama.
But Mira, before you wrote the chapter, did you feel you had the courage and a strong voice before you wrote about your story?
I didn't. I felt, you know, like everything was actually dying quietly within me. I felt like the sea doesn't have the big waves anymore, that everything is back to normal, like, you know, an average lifestyle, an average woman with her just everyday worries and struggles and obligations and other things. But, you know, I just had this kind of message within me, which was like banking me every day, every day, every day. And it was asking me to see the daylight. I couldn't stop it. And I was lucky to meet you on my way as well.
Yeah, and do you know what, Mira? That's a wonderful response, because I know a number of the co-authors, it was the same for them. They didn't have the courage to voice, and all it does, sometimes I feel like a gatekeeper. I just come along and unlock what's already in there and say, right, let's do this, you know. And when you've got guidance and someone who believes in you and you can put your trust in, it just makes the job so much easier, you know. And that's what, I'm a teacher, and that's what teachers do. They give you permission to be great, you know. So that's what I see. I see the greatness in people, and I could see that when I met you, I don't know, was it 2 or 3 years ago, whenever we first met at that circle. And even that day when I met you, I felt a great connection, and I knew things would unfold along our journey, and of course they have, into this beautiful story. Okay, do you prefer chocolate or lemon cake?
Definitely lemon cake.
Yeah. So why saying yes to becoming a co-author in this book, why was that important to you?
It was a great opportunity for me, and thank you for this very much. Thank you for seeing something within me. Thank you for picking me up from the dozens of other women who probably would like to be co-authors as well. And it was important for me because I've got a passion for writing. It was always there for me. First thing that I ever thought was writing books, but I was too shy and I didn't believe in myself and I was lacking confidence. So instead going for writing books, I chose to become a journalist. So in country of my origin, which is Poland, I was a journalist for almost 9 years. I was successful enough to be listed in the election of Polish journalism 2000 year. So I was following my passion, but I never was brave enough and confident enough to go for writing fully. You know, I could say I was behaving and acting like a small boat instead like a big beautiful ship.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it is about this being the small, but we're made actually to be great and fill whatever space with our energy. And that's what this kind of activity and being part of a group, that's what it does for you. So let's explore a bit of a vision for you, because right now you do an amazing job. You're a nurse, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so let's park the nurse, which is a very honourable job and we need nurses, but let's park being a nurse and let's just daydream and play along and visualize, what if you weren't a nurse, what do you want to be doing in the world?
I went for nursing because I strongly believe this is the part of me being a very compassionate person, and one of my life purposes is to help others. So I am helping others whilst doing my job, but I have also the strong, calling for helping others on bigger level. So I can see myself, like, for instance, a supporter of big charities and making some input on the development of the charities, improving other people's life. But as I said, I also uphold the passion for writing. So this is my vision, really, to be kind of asset to the community, to be kind of asset to the humanity in a big meaning of this world. And I believe I follow my pathway because I connected with right people, and one of them is you, wonderful Brenda Dempsey.
Oh, that, don't be too nice to me, because you know, it's my job to make you feel like that, you know. It's quite, it's, you know, actually, let's just explore this a wee bit, because this will be interesting for people watching this. So you can see my response. You know, I'm all about you're brilliant, you can do it, you know, that I can revolution, giving you belief. And you know, I love putting people in the spotlight, you know, we do it with heels and people come and talk and all of that. But it's quite funny that someone who's passionate about that for others, sometimes, not, you know, I'm learning to be better, but sometimes it's hard for us to accept who we are as others see us in that light. So how do you feel when you're told you're, you know, you've got this great future, you're an amazing person, you've got a beautiful soul, and there's a greatness just there carved with your name on that? How do you deal with that?
I feel humbled. I feel that this is the calling. You know, some people have been chosen to do strange things, and some people are rather choosing to help others and contribute to great purposes. So I think I am generally a good person, of course, with a very harsh past, you know, as a single mom, bringing my daughter on my own, trying to survive, changing countries, like moving from Poland to England. But I believe that I can do better things that I have done in the past. And if my life can be a kind of support or assistance to others, I am here to be taken.
I love that, because you're so open to receive whatever comes your way. And Mira, you're just like, you're an incredible woman. And I just want to say as well, and put it on record, that the relationship you and your daughter share is so blessed and beautiful. You know, for me, that is something to be, it's the epitome of the sort of, you know, when you become a mother and you've got a daughter, of that mother and daughter relationship. It's just so beautiful, you know. And there's a lot of lessons that you could teach other people, definitely, Mira, around that. I definitely see that, because that relationship is wonderful. So let me just ask you another question. Let me see. Do you like romantic comedies or thrillers?
Actually, to be honest, none of them. I am a fan of science fiction movies.
Oh, right. I
And
haven't got that one
my
down.
favorite is I Am Legend.
Oh, yes, Will
Oh,
Smith.
yeah, I love it. Oh, another one, Solaris.
Oh,
You
yes.
know, yes, something beautiful, mysterious, with the happy ending, with the ending of hope.
Yeah, there we go. Do you like Battlestar Galactica?
I don't think so that I saw this one.
All right, that's very good. It's a big series. It's very, very good. Okay, so what do you hope being a published author will do for you?
Actually, I hope that my story will be seen and will be heard by other women who are sometimes in the situation where they are stuck in one point and they don't know what to do. Should they stay in this place or should they move forward? Actually, I am in contact with one girl who is a single mom with two kids now. She returned from Ireland to Poland, and she is in a very dramatic situation. She doesn't have a hope at all. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know where to go. Her family is abusing her, and she is only 5 days to return to Ireland in order to have all her status, you know, like in power. So I am at the moment, you know, like trying to talk to her, trying to help her, and it's very, very challenging. So my point is, I hope that my story will be heard by other women who have been in similar situation or who are in the similar situation. And the general message will be, listen to your intuition, follow your heart. And if you have a helpful hand, just grab it. Don't hesitate. Don't ask questions. Just take this hand and go ahead. Maybe this hand is the universe hand, the only hope you have.
Oh, Mira, it's so beautiful, you know, and your writing is beautiful as well. So I know when people read your transformation in Voice of Hope, they're just going to fall in love with it, and you, of course, you know. So, um, what would you say to other women who have yet to find their voice? And that's who the books, oh, what's the word? Dedicated to, sorry, I could get the word out there. It's dedicated to all the women who've yet to find their voice. What would you say to a woman if they get an opportunity to be in such a book as Voices of Hope?
I would highly recommend it because this is such an unusual project, such a beautiful book. It's just a book filled with 30 souls, you know. So it's a soul lights, soul messages, striking hope, a beautiful love. This is amazing. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, and I would say that, and I think one of the things for me is having the group as well. We've got a private Facebook group, and we can come together, and you know, and I go in there and do some coaching and different things in business and all sorts of things in the group, as you know. And I think that gives it so much added value. And you're not just on your own, which sometimes as an author can be daunting. But being part of something more collective helps you with that. So, Mira, I say stories are a hit. They heal, they inspire, and they transform. So, how has your journey so far as an author and where you've come from, how is that transforming who you are? Oh, hello, did you
And
hear
I
me?
feel like I've just said, I feel more empowered. The fact that you chose me to be co-author means a lot to me. I believe this is the beginning of the amazing adventure in my life. And I believe that my story can be actually rewritten and I can create a beautiful book. Not on
Absolutely.
my own. Brenda will be playing big part of it as my coach.
Oh my goodness, I tell you. It's I talk about, you know, when you go in business and you do the kind of work that I do, it's who do you need to become, you know, to live up to all these intentions, both from people like yourself and my own. And that's important, no matter what you choose to do in life. Who do you need to become? So even in nursing that you're in, if you want to go up a career ladder, who do you need to become in order to move up that? And it's always, and in teaching, it was, who did I need to become to be a teacher? Who did I need to become to be a leader? Who did I need to become to be the head of special needs? You know, so who are you? So it's always working on ourselves. And with that, I think I've got another wee question for you. Okay, are you, do you prefer the mountains or the sea?
The sea, definitely. Even now, when I talk to you, I sit on a chair in a hotel room with a sea view. I am just staring at the sea, you know, in front of me, which is magical, which is beautiful. And you are interviewing me, so I feel very happy and excited.
I just love it. Oh, I'm tingling all over, Mira, because this is why I do what I do, to connect and meet beautiful souls like you. Absolutely. So I think we've just about got one more question, and let's see what else comes up. So, what are you looking forward to for the book launch?
I am looking forward to a beautiful celebration. I am coming to celebrate with my husband, with my daughter, with her boyfriend. So I want for my daughter this event to be a magnificent event in her life where she actually can have her lessons learned, where she can see the power of thinking, the power of positive thought, the power of overcoming obstacles just because you want to, because you believe, and because you have hope.
You like that word, don't you?
Very much.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see that. And you know, it's going to be such a great day because it's a book launch and it's a conference as well. So we're going to learn from each other and get to know each other more, another step in that relationship. But we're also going to learn from other people who are further down the road than us, learn more about being an author, learn more about how we take our stories and what we do, and we go on a stage and we talk to audiences and we connect with them and impact them with our story and help inspire them into action. That is for me. And also look at your story and a book is a business. You know, a book's a startup business. So how can this take you on that next step of your journey that you spoke about earlier on, about helping more people, being part of charity, all of that beautiful work, Mira, where you transform people's lives, you know. So, and of course, we're going to have fun and some entertainment as well. And as I said earlier, we're in such a grand venue, and I think it's only right that we enjoy those types of venue and the celebration, because we deserve the very best that life has to offer, because we've endured the very worst.
I totally agree. So, of course, I am looking forward to connect with wonderful, inspirational women, co-authors of Voices of Hope, and just, congratulate them on the journey, enormous journey.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. So let's just finish with a couple of questions, then you can have the last word. So, let me ask you, what's your favorite car to drive?
Actually, the favorite car to drive is my old Mercedes Coupe. It's having maybe 14 years this year, and it has got automatic thingy.
I've got to say, I've asked that question to a few co-authors. You know, I've got 40 questions, and I'm telling you, every single person I've asked that question to, like Mercedes. I'm a Mercedes girl as well.
I've got one. It's an old one, but I don't mind. It's a lovely car.
They're great car. They're great cars to drive. And I'm not endorsing that or anything, and I'm not being paid, but it's just my personal opinion. It's what we do as humans. We recommend things we like. What would you prefer to ride, a roller coaster or the big wheel?
I think the roller coaster. The roller coaster. It's more risky and it's more screamy.
We like to scream. Now, tell us, what book have you read that's made an impact in your life?
I think the one that I loved very much, it was 100 Years of Being Lonely by the Marcus. I also love books, Paulo Coelho. Gabriel Garcia de Marquez, the author of the 1 Year of Loneliness. This is one of my favorite books.
Oh, right. So I'll be playing this back and making a note, because I don't know that. So, yeah, that's really great. Now, Mira, what message do you have for anybody watching or listening to this interview?
First of all, whoever is watching or listening, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Nowadays, people are very busy, and there is a few people who bother to listen to the end of the video. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And my message is just be yourself, love yourself, have the faith within yourself. Hang out to hope whenever you need one. And believe in the universe, which always supports your back, which always has got your back.
That's absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure we'll come back another time, Mira, and have another discussion and see where this is going and what's happening in your life. I definitely want to take that opportunity. So Mira, thank you very much. Can't wait till 23rd of November. We've just over a month now to go, and it's getting a bit exciting, you know. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brenda. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.